What's up, man? It's the Bronco at the Frog coming at you with another reaction video in honor of the Premier League about to start in 2 weeks, or in honor of club season about to start in about 2 weeks. We have every Premier League team 26-27 explained in 12 minutes by Man's Like Football Explained. Go subscribe to him, get him to 36,000 subscribers. Let's see what goes down.
Bournemouth finished 6th last season, securing Europa League qualification
for the first
time.
And we stole their manager. We stole Curtis from their ass. We, as in Liverpool FC, stole Curtis from their ass, and now we done stole their manager from their ass.
In the club's history,
shout out to them for making
a striking achievement for a side that was playing 4th-tier football barely a decade ago, before Eddie Howe's rebuild carried it into the top flight. Where a giant like Arsenal battles for titles, Bournemouth's story is one of steady climbing, turning organised defending and efficient attacking play into genuine European qualification, rather than relying on lavish transfer spending.
Also feels bad about that Junior Cropey dude. I heard that, they was trying to sell that man to Barcelona for about 150,000 euros, but he ended up getting a leg injury in training, and he's going to be out. Is Junior Cropey going to be out for the season, or is he going to be out for just 3 months? I don't know.
Offers beginners a clear lesson that consistent coaching and smart recruitment, not just financial power, can lift a smaller club into Europe. Arsenal ended a 22-year wait for the Premier League title last season, finishing on 85 points under manager Mikel Arteta after leading the table for the vast majority of the campaign. A dominance that culminated in a final day win at Crystal Palace, where many title races come down.
He said final day win at Crystal Palace, and then he just showed a draw in it. But obviously I get what he's saying. With the draw, they won the Premier League type shit.
Palace, where many title races come down to the final weeks.
No, I thought they won before that.
Was built on sustained control across
they won
the
when
whole
City
season,
lost,
rather than a late surge, showing newcomers how consistency across 10 months, not just a hot streak, actually wins English football's top division. As reigning champions, Arsenal entered the new season under intense pressure to prove last year's triumph was the start of a new era.
Y'all think they gonna go back to back?
Aston Villa secured Champions League qualification again by finishing 4th.
Shout out them Villa boys, their
consistency
consistency
that has turned a club with a rich history, including a European Cup win back in 1982, into a regular fixture in England's top 4. Compared to newly promoted
sides
sides
Morgan Rogers though, or is that Ali
Villa's challenge is different,
in my head,
sustaining a level of consistency usually reserved for the traditional Big Six clubs. Their continued presence in Europe's premier competition shows beginners how a historic club can rebuild itself gradually, rather than needing a dramatic single-season turnaround to reach the top again. Brentford finished 9th, extending their run as one of the Premier League's most consistent mid-table sides since promotion back in 2021, built on a distinctive recruitment strategy that relies heavily on data analysis rather than traditional scouting networks. Where wealthier clubs simply buy proven stars, Brentford's model is to identify undervalued talent early and develop it, a method that has let a club long overshadowed by nearby rivals establish itself firmly in the top flight. Their continued stability, without ever seriously threatening relegation, makes them a useful case study for beginners in how smart planning can rival financial muscle. Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton finished 8th, enough to qualify for the Europa Conference League, continuing a run of near uninterrupted progress since their own promotion in 2017 that has made them one of the league's most admired smaller clubs. Much like Brentford, Brighton has built its success on recruitment and coaching rather than outspending rivals, frequently developing or discovering players who are later sold on for significant profit to larger clubs. For beginners, Brighton represents proof that a well-run club without a roster of global superstars can still consistently punch above its weight.
Look at McAllister. Looking at McAllister in the shirt that's not Liverpool looks so weird now.
Season after season. Chelsea finished 10th last season, a mid-table position that reflects an ongoing rebuilding period under the club's current ownership, which has invested heavily in young talent across several transfer windows since taking over in 2022. Unlike Arsenal or Manchester City, whose recent success has come from settled squads built around experienced stars, Chelsea's approach has leaned on volume signings of promising younger players,
money, just throwing it at everybody,
large and still developing squad. For newcomers, Chelsea's season illustrates that spending significant money does not guarantee immediate results, and that assembling a title-challenging team
Phantom say
can
Chelsea
take
gonna be
years
title
even for a
contender.
historically major club. Coventry City.
Coventry.
City returned to the Premier League
How's
as
you right? United
Championship
States of
champions
America.
under manager Frank Lampard, ending a lengthy
Yo, Frank,
absence
look
from
at
the top
Haji right
flight.
there. USA. USA. You know what time it is, man. He was like third in the championship in scoring, I think, on the scoring table also, by the way.
Club once among English football's established names. Compared to Hull and Ipswich, who arrived via the playoffs and second place respectively, Coventry's route was the most emphatic, winning the second-tier title outright. For beginners unfamiliar with the club, the Sky Blues bring passionate, long-suffering support back to the top division, and their promotion adds another compelling story to a season that will test whether any of the three newly promoted clubs can beat football's well-documented trend.
Let's go,
of
Coventry,
instant
then.
relegation.
I'm rooting for y'all.
Crystal Palace finished 15th last season, a mid-table position secured at Selhurst Park, the same ground where Arsenal would go on to clinch the title on the season's final day. As one of London's long-established clubs, nicknamed the Eagles, Palace has typically prioritised secure Premier League survival over challenging for European spots, a more modest but still valuable ambition compared to the Big Six clubs chasing continental football every year. For beginners, Palace's steady mid-table finishes demonstrate that consistent survival without relegation drama is itself a meaningful measure of a well-run Premier League club. Everton finished 13th in what was a season of transition for one of English football's oldest and most decorated clubs, known as the Toffees, following their move into a new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock. Where many clubs measure progress purely through league position, Everton's recent story has been shaped as much by rebuilding their footballing infrastructure as by results on the pitch, a contrast to rivals whose main focus remains squad building alone.
Hey, what Everton gotta do to get back into the Big Six, man? You know what I'm saying? What they gotta do to kick Tottenham ass out and get their spot back? Win trophies. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm saying, like, what moves do they gotta make, or what can they do? Because obviously when it comes to free agents, Liverpool is taking all the free agent signings in Liverpool. Both teams are in the same city, but the Reds got all the pull. What can you do to make the Toffees an attractive destination to go to, and where they go get the money to also, get the money from to sign these teams also? I feel like them boys need the guap. Seem like they broke.
For newcomers, Everton's history of top-flight league titles, despite years of recent struggle, is a reminder that current form doesn't always reflect a club's historical stature. Fulham finished 11th last season under the experienced management of Marco Silva, continuing a run of stable Premier League football at Craven Cottage, their historic riverside stadium along the Thames. Compared to promoted clubs that often face an immediate fight against relegation,
got so much charm.
Fulham have settled comfortably into established top-flight life since their return in 2022, rarely coming close to the drop. For beginners, Fulham's quiet consistency,
it was only 2022 that they got brought up.
Title challenges of bigger London rivals like Arsenal or Chelsea shows that a well-managed mid-table club can still thrive without needing to dominate headlines. Hull City earned promotion through the Championship playoffs, beating Middlesbrough in the final to return to the Premier League after several years away, giving the Tigers a fresh chance in England's top division. Unlike Coventry, who won the second-tier title directly,
you already know these
Hull
the kits I use in FC.
Pressure and unpredictability of a single elimination playoff system, widely considered one of the most nerve-wracking routes to promotion in English football. For beginners, Hull's playoff route highlights an important quirk of the English league system, where finishing anywhere from 3rd to 6th in the Championship still offers a real path to the Premier League. Ipswich Town secured automatic promotion by finishing second in the Championship, returning to the Premier League after a brief spell down following their relegation from the top flight only the season before. Known as the Tractor Boys due to the club's roots in a largely agricultural region of England, Ipswich's rapid up and down movement between divisions in recent years reflects just how competitive and unpredictable the gap between the Premier League and Championship has become. For newcomers, Ipswich's story is a useful example of how quickly a club's fortunes can swing in either direction across just a couple of seasons. Leeds United finished 14th in their first season back in the Premier League following promotion, a respectable return for one of English football's most widely supported clubs, despite not currently playing at the level their history suggests. Compared to newly promoted Coventry, Hull and Ipswich, Leeds enter this new season with a full year of top-flight experience already behind them, a potential advantage when it comes to avoiding the second season slump that has affected other promoted sides. For beginners, Leeds' passionate fan base at Ellen Road offers a clear example of a club whose reputation extends
Shout out
well
Leeds. You know,
beyond
I
its
used to
recent
rock with
league
Leeds when
position.
they had all the Americans.
Liverpool
Who
finished
ball?
5th last season,
Who
enough
ball?
to secure Champions League qualification for a club that
It was
remains
our
one of
Champions
the
League,
most
like we
successful
told y'all we
in
were gonna
English
qualify.
and European football history, with multiple European Cup triumphs across the decades. Where Arsenal's title win ended a long domestic drought, Liverpool's challenge is different, maintaining the extremely high standards set by their own recent trophy-winning years.
And I seen that clip. I seen that clip of Szoboszlai and Kurt over there arguing over the captain's band. Them boys was arguing hard than a hoe, and allegedly Kurt was like, bro, whatever, bro. I'm ready to lead this hoe. He said something like that. That's just what streets is saying. I don't know if it's true or not.
Managerial success. For newcomers to the sport, Liverpool's famous Anfield atmosphere and deep footballing history make them one of the club's most useful for understanding what long-term footballing prestige looks like in England. Manchester City. Manchester City finished second, 7 points behind champions Arsenal, narrowly missing out on the title they have dominated for much of the past decade under manager Pep Guardiola's highly influential possession-based system. Compared to sides simply hoping to avoid relegation, City's entire season was measured against the standard of previous title-winning campaigns, making a second-place finish feel like relative disappointment rather than success. For beginners, City's near miss illustrates how differently success is judged depending on a club's recent history.
I think they gonna sell Rodri to
total that thrills a mid-table side
Real
can
Madrid.
represent a setback for a recent serial champion. Manchester United.
United
finished third, securing Champions League qualification and continuing a gradual improvement for a club that spent several recent seasons well outside the positions its history as one of England's most successful teams would suggest. Compared to their fierce rivals Manchester City, United's return toward the division's top places represents a slower, still developing rebuild rather than sustained dominance. For newcomers, United's climb back up the table after a difficult stretch shows how even historically massive clubs with huge resources can take years, not months, to return to serious title contention. Newcastle United finished 12th last season, a mid-table position for a club whose Saudi-backed ownership
they supposed to be already
has
consistent
driven heavy
top
transfer
6 finishes.
investment and rising ambitions among the passionate fan
Saudi
base
money,
at
they
St
oil
James's Park. Compared to clubs like Brighton or Brentford, who rely on smart recruitment over spending power, Newcastle's approach mirrors the financial strategy of clubs like Chelsea or Manchester City, aiming to buy their way back toward regular European qualification. For beginners, Newcastle's story shows how significant financial backing doesn't guarantee instant results, since translating investment into consistent top 4 finishes has proven a slower process than expected. Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest finished 16th, a comfortable mid-table position for a club whose modern-day standing contrasts sharply with their remarkable history of winning the European Cup twice in successive seasons back in the early 1980s. Where newly promoted clubs fight simply to establish themselves, Forest's challenge since returning to the Premier League has been closing the gap between their storied past and their more modest present-day resources. For newcomers, Forest's city ground and passionate support offer a clear reminder that a club's history and its current league position don't always match, especially in a sport with such deep century-long traditions. Sunderland finished 7th in their first season back in the...
You niggas finished 7th for real?
Premier League, securing Europa League qualification in a genuinely surprising achievement for a promoted club and one of the standout stories of the entire season. Compared to other promoted clubs in recent years, who were immediately relegated straight back down, Sunderland's result broke a recent trend suggesting newly promoted sides simply cannot compete at the highest level. For beginners, Sunderland's passionate stadium of light crowd and unexpected European qualification make them one of the clearest examples of why the Premier League's promoted clubs shouldn't always be written off early. Tottenham Hotspur survived a nervous finish to last season, securing 17th place only on the final day with a win over Everton that kept West Ham down instead. a dramatic contrast to Spurs' usual position competing near the top of the table.
Crazy.
Playing at their impressive modern stadium in North London, Tottenham's brush with relegation surprised many given their history of regular European qualification in recent years.
Everton, y'all big six spot is there for the taking if y'all want to show up.
That even historically strong, financially significant clubs are not immune to a genuinely difficult season in the Premier League's unforgiving format.
Straight like that. Everybody go subscribe to Football Explained for this great video. Get them to 36,000 subscribers. Every Premier League team, 26, 27 explained in 12 minutes. Drop in the comments y'all favorites to win the Premier League. Or not even just drop in the comments y'all favorites. Drop in the comments y'all Champions League finishing spots top 4. Is it top 5 this year? Or is it top 5 again, or is it just top 4? Name y'all top 4 spots or top 5 spots in the Premier League who gonna make Europe for this upcoming season. Hey man, I'm out.